I think we have a time for a few more. Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? I'm going to censor my name, but I worked at YouTube on the trust and safety team. And basically, a lot of these technology companies, they inherited the position of being arbiters of truth, and they really don't want to do that. In the first formation of companies like YouTube, it was the Wild West for anything goes, any kind of comment goes, say whatever you want. And then, over the past couple of years, we've had public pressure, government pressure, advertiser pressure. So they're in a tough position where it's like, how do you please everyone? How do you do the right thing? Do you become the arbiter of truth? Companies like Facebook have taken the approach where they want to create a public panel, like a democratic panel, that goes over issues like hate speech and what is hate, what is graphic violence, what is, how do we determine this? And then instead of having it being an internal process, they want to make it more open to inquiry and just insight from different people. So do you think that's the right approach, outsourcing that to experts in the field versus keeping everything internally and making those decisions yourself as a company?
I agree. It's a very, very tough position because for all of us who are saying, you're doing too much censorship, I know there's a huge amount of pressure saying, you're not doing enough. And in fairness, the critics that were quoted in the USA Today piece are making both kinds of criticisms. You're not taking down enough of the harassment and trolling and doxing that's aimed at us, but you are taking down too much of our speech. So first of all, I just want to make the general point that we should not think that there is a panacea in any enforcer. I don't care whether it's internal to Facebook or external or what level of government or what the politics of the government are. We have to acknowledge that these are inherently subjective determinations and then make a decision. Do we trust somebody else to make those determinations, or would we rather trust ourselves? In some way, it goes back to your point. You're not forced to read everything. You can just simply say no. Now, I realize that may be difficult. Some people have to be on the social media for business purposes. But so I can't give you a straightforward answer, but let me tell you where, and there are many, many people who are thinking about this and working on it in government and out of government. At the very least, we need to have some procedural protections which don't exist enough now. We need to know what the standards are. Facebook didn't even begin to tell us what the standards they were using until a year ago because of some leaks. And when those standards change, we have to know what those are. We should be given some notice when we are removed or when our posts are blocked. That's not done now. What was the reason? What are the criteria? There has to be an opportunity to appeal. And the appeal, I think, should definitely be to an independent decision maker. I would also hope for more of a range of choice, right? So that we would not all be driven to the same few giant platforms, but some of us might choose a platform that does advertise, that we are going to heavily err in favor of taking down more hateful or pornographic or pick whatever popular messages. But you wouldn't have to go to that site. You could go to another one that had more of an open philosophy.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Make sure to click the little bell to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. You can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And if you want to support us, check out our website, wetheinternet.tv.